Well, hello everyone. This is Amber Towne, your terrific Tuesday $1 Million Messenger, calling you from the greater Phoenix area, and we are just in, I think there's a single digits now of being away from Christmas, and I absolutely love this time of year. It is such a great time of year for reflection of what our year has passed, what has come to pass to this year at this point, what do we need to change for next year, and what do we need to do more of, what do we need to do less of, where have we been wasting time. And so, but I thought it's good at this point, especially as we this evening will embrace a outage in our whole entire system and waking up to whatever the new My Shop is and all the greatness that it's going to bring. But I thought about, what is the key ingredient that I would say, is my strength in this business? And I would say my strength is absolutely being imperfectly perfect. It's just embracing that you do not have to be perfect to move forward, that you don't have to have all the ducks in a row to take the first step, and that I have embraced that over the years and built consistency, and consistency is so big. But I wanted to go through some key points that I put together that I thought you might benefit from a little bit. But the first one is perfection pauses people and progress moves people. So if you think imperfect action is better than perfect preparation, and I know you've heard us say that, or me say this a ton, but imperfect action is better than perfect preparation. Waiting until everything feels right is when you're going to get stuck. And I remember my mom used to always say, to make a decision, if you waited from the town you live in to go to the next big city for all the lights to be green, you would never make the decision. And so imperfect action is better than perfect preparation. And then your imperfect action will still create income. Isn't that amazing? It will still increase progress. It will still move you forward. But if you send a messy text now, if you know me at all, you know that there's typos in my text a lot. But guess what? They were sent. They were received. They caused movement. If you do a quick follow-up, a short voicemail, voice note, whatever you like to do, it still opens the door for movement that someone maybe didn't expect, but it causes. And then if you do it, it is better to do the action than to delay it. So imperfect action, because you're doing it, is better than delaying it. Something completed imperfectly beats something perfect that never happened. Again, it goes back to imperfect action is better than perfect preparation. But something completed imperfectly beats something perfect that never happened. And I'm speaking our business, right? Because it's a voice note. It is I was thinking of you. It's a follow-up. It's not perfection. But consistency beats intensity. And this is where I win. This is where my heartbeat is how can you create this business to be day in, day out, day over, day in, day out, day over. The easy things that are so easy to do in Mary Kay are also so easy not to do, but they will bring you great success. So finding what is your consistency pattern that you can build. And that small action done daily will out-earn occasional big pushes fueled by pressure. Small action done daily will outpay and outmove and out-earn occasional big pushes. And, your team, this is something I sure hope that if people are aligned with me, they will embrace this, is that your team doesn't need you to be polished. They need you to be present. And that has always been my goal, is to be a present leader, to walk slowly through the crowd. And as you're building your team, or as you're creating your future unit or your national area, are you creating a present leader? Are you being a present leader? Are you walking slow through the crowd? They don't need you to be perfect. They need you to be present. And lastly, progress does build confidence. When you start moving forward, perfection builds pressure in your life, where progress builds confidence. Every small thing reminds you that you can do it, that you've got this. Even on a busy day, you can do this. Because in a skill-based business like Mary Kay, meaning that everything can be learned in Mary Kay because it's a skill. So a skill-based business like Mary Kay, the only way that you can build confidence is through activity. Your actions of doing the work will build the confidence. So simple action step today. Let's reach out to one person. Let's book one appointment and let's follow up with one person. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be progress. So either way, hopefully I encouraged you in this holiday season not to strive for the perfect plan today, but to strive for a little bit of progress. So either way, hopefully this is a blessing for you today. This is Amber Towne, your terrific Tuesday $1 Million Messenger signing off. Have an amazing Tuesday.